Hey everyone, welcome back to another late night here on the East Coast. How y'all doing? Hopefully pretty good. Had a little bit of a whistle there saying that. That was interesting. Anyway, Caves of Qud, or Cud, or Quud. I always say Cud because, yeah, seems easy enough. We played Caves of Qud, many, long time ago on stream. And it was pretty good. I've played it a lot in my own time before the stream. It says there 2007. Wow, really? It's that old. Damn. I only discovered it, I'd say about 6 years ago. So somewhere in the 2010, 2011 era period of time. I believe that's when I discovered it. Sort of on the tail end of my massive role-playing vent when I played just every role-playing game known to man. There are many more now. Maybe some point we'll look into them. But obviously a lot of them aren't very good. Either way, Caves of Qud is a post-apocalyptic game. Easiest way to put it is imagine if sort of Fallout had a not so much a larger surviving population. Yeah, you know what? Imagine if in Fallout, if like your rad scorpions and such like that, were actually mutated a lot more, and a lot more sentient. You know, sort of just a way to look at it. Basically, there are a ton of different mutated things and species and fauna, but they have civilizations to an extent now, which is interesting. It's a lot more about like mutated, just freakish. I really like it. I love the idea of it. It reminds me a lot of Numenera. Numenera, again, it's just a weird world where it's kind of a post-apocalyptic, kind of just everyone is trying to survive in this odd wasteland and is just mutated in all different ways. There are non-mutated people, though, known as the True Mans. Which are pretty cool. I love the fact, too, I've never played this version of the game, I just bought it. I always played, like, the free one, because this just came on Steam, and it's got a cool little graphical, known as a GUI, but sort of a graphical tile set and stuff like that. Only reason I bought it is I've been really hankering for a roguelike, you know, like a meaty roguelike, not so much like Dreadmore. I love Dreadmore, but it's a little more surface, you know. It's not the most complicated. And I didn't really feel like doing some Dwarf Fortress just right now. And I was like, wait a minute. I could buy the new Caves of Qud and we can get a tile set and do some pretty cool stuff. So, create a new character. Okay, apparently they're called True Kin now. They used to be called True Man. I swear they did. Maybe I'm wrong. So the bonuses here, I don't like the True Man, True Kin, whatever. I'll try and call it True Kin now. But I always called it Man. Not a big fan. They are a lot stronger. You know, you have higher starting attributes. You get extra skill points per level. Bonus resist, like, you know, you can say rebuke robots, extra reputation with the Putus Templar. That's about it, right? It's they're really good, and they have some very good starting professions for them. Like the Praetorian, I remember being pretty cool. That said, nope. I like to go with that mutations. And there's, in my opinion, there's so many different ways to play this. You can play a mutated character just like a normal character, but with a few mutations thrown in the mix. Certainly like a true man, or sorry, true kin, like going like tinkering was very powerful. I'm a bit partial to going the something like a trader, like the water trader, because water is like the big resource of the game, right? Which kind of sucks. So your major currency, you're drinking constantly to stay alive. But I think that's a very cool idea. But there's two ways to build a mutant, in my opinion, like two of the most fun ways. Number one, you go for physical mutations, and number 2, you go for mental mutations. Now you can do a mix. You could do neither, or you could go for the play a mutant, but just sort of pick a fun mutation. Maybe just go night vision and just play it like a normal character that's a bit weaker. Absolutely, all valid options. Give me 1 second, guys. Sorry. Sorry, still in that tail end of the cold. Having a lot of trouble breathing today. That's a lot of fun. Either way, so also it was a long shift. I forgot if I mentioned that. Yeah, crazy long shift. Brutal. You just get there and it was already into the fire. But what can you do? So here's the thing. If you go for the mental thing, I like to build sort of glass cannon. But I always do that. So I think we'll go for a physical type of dude this time. Go for like a physical mutation. So instead of like the mental mutations are like psychic powers or like your XCOM mutants. You know what I mean? They would be like Storm or the I'm a Frost or shit like that. The ability to conjure things and fuck with reality. Very powerful abilities. But the physical mutations are a lot more like, no, like I'm just a man with multiple legs, so I can run really fast. Like I'm a centaur man or something. So we'll go ahead and see what we can do for there. So I like agility quite a bit. I certainly like intelligence as well. For like these physical builds, toughness is something you kind of have to put points into. You'll notice this is one of those games where you actually start with 10 as a -3. The old Dungeons and Dragons rules, 10 is a par. It's 0. I believe this was based off a old role-playing system called Gamma World. Seems to think it was. Gamma World's a very interesting game. It's a cool setting, not a great role-playing system, but it's very interesting narratively. Do you know what I mean? You have to have a DM that's in a group that's better at just sort of rolling with a narrative and a story than worrying about the combat, because I find the rules very clunky. But the cool thing about Gamma World is mutations were completely random. Like you just roll a shitload of dice and look at a bunch of charts and see what happened, which is interesting. Thankfully, in this, you can sort of affect or sort of guide your mutations. So, ego is our ability to basically haggle with people. Ego, when you play as a mental mutant, will level up your powers. So, for every point, see if we get 16, it's 0. For every point we go plus, up to +4, which is the maximum you can start with, that levels up our... I forget how this works here. Hang on. Either it takes the +4 and that... I think that's what it is. I think it takes the +4 and it adds basically 4 free levels onto all of our mutations. So, mental mutations scale. Kind of like wizard mode. Beginning of the game, you're kind of weak. Then you get rolling. And you can really get rolling. Unfortunately, when you go wizard mode, depending on how you do your build, but if you go super wizard mode, which is probably what you want to do, you're very glass cannon because you're pumping up your ability so much that you don't have anything to fall back on when those are on cooldown. And that's the big issue. That said, willpower is pretty cool. It is your sort of mental mutation cooldown rate. It's kind of a not amazing thing to buff. A little bit in it, it's alright. A little bit of hit point regeneration and your ability to resist mental attacks. I'm probably going to put a couple points in this because mental attacks really suck being on the receiving end of, but there shouldn't be too many psychics out there. Strength we're going to put up as well. Probably just up to 16. I don't think I need to put it too much higher than this. Maybe we'll go 18. because I can get there for just two more points. I really like agility though, so this is our accuracy with both melee and ranged weapons, and your ability to dodge. Dodging's not very important. You can do a dodge build, don't recommend it. We'll talk about why later on. But agility is huge because accuracy with ranged weapons. Ranged weapons are the name of the game. You can use melee. I haven't had the most success with it. I find even if you're doing a melee build, you're gonna want to be able to pop out and grab a shotgun and pop a bitch from across the zone every once in a while, or especially in the early game. Intelligence is really good though, because getting those skills up is awesome. Probably do something like this. I'm happy with that. So we've got a little bit of a strength bonus. Our agility is really high. Toughness is a little bit higher. Our int is up as well. Willpower and ego, not too worried about. I think we're alright with that. It means it's going to be expensive for us to buy stuff. But, you know, maybe that's okay. Maybe not. This could be wrong. And again, I normally play the mental mutations. But we're gonna try and play a little more low key to start. Physical mutations, a little bit stronger early game. They sort of hit their apex in the mid game. After that, it's sort of middly, because you basically become a very gear dependent person, much like you'd be playing if you played without mutations. You know, gear and skill based. Which is why I'm taking a lot of intelligence, because intelligence is kind of a useless stat early on, but eventually it's going to allow me to pick up skills that buffer the fact that I'm not getting a lot of skills from my physical mutations. Whereas if I went mental mutations, they're okay in the early game, depending on the ones you pick. Most of the time they suck, but there are one or two that are actually really good early on. Mid game they're kind of shit, and then they start really ramping up in the sort of later game if you make it that far. Let's go ahead and pop into our mutations here. So what I think we're going to do, I think we might, I kind of want to pick Chimera, which is you only manifest physical mutations. Now, what this means, basically as a mutant, when you level up, you can either upgrade a current mutation or you can get a new mutation. Clicking this means we will only have physical mutation options, which is cool. It's one of those things like, you know, there's the thought, well, not picking this means I could get any mutation. I could get some of these really, really good mental mutations. But most of them are going to be shit, because I have no ego, so they have like negative levels essentially. And I have no willpower, so the cooldowns are going to be massive on them. So I don't think I'm worried about that. Chimera is pretty cool, but you know, we might have to take that point away, because we're probably just going to be leveling up the mutations we already have. It all depends how many we can end up with, because we have 12 points to spend in the beginning, and you can take one defect. You can't just take all of them. So that's a bit tough. The nice thing is there's a shit ton of physical defects, and there are only very few mental defects, and the mental defects are pretty rough. So again, it's helping with that sort of idea that, you know, late game, none of these are going to matter, hopefully. So let's see, hooks for feet. Move speed is reduced, and you can now wear shoes. That's not good. No thanks. Brittle bones, that's not good. Amphibious. You submerge yourself in water rather than drinking it to quench your thirst. You require more water than usual. We get some reputation with the frogs. That could be cool. Now the annoying is requires submersion in fresh water. I don't know. Ooh, you lack a developed sense of pain. You can only determine your general state of health and not your number of hit points. That's a fairly safe one to take. Cold-blooded, eh? Reduce quickness. No thanks. Electromagnetic impulse. Involuntarily release electromagnetic impulses or pulses, deactivating robots artifacts around yourself. Yeah, that's not good. Because we're going to want to have whatever artifacts we have. Hemophilia, your blood does not clot easily. It takes much longer than usual for you to stop bleeding. Bingo. I think that's what we're probably going to go for. Spontaneous combustion. You tempt me. Eating more food's not great. But it's probably one of the least bad ones. But I think we could probably get away with hemophilia. And I'll tell you why in a sec. First off, this one is actually, I just saw it too, beak. -1 ego, can't wear anything on your face. I'm wondering if you can take that with, you can take that with horns. Interesting. Oh, never mind. Beak used to have like a melee attack like associated with it as well. I was going to say, that'd be interesting taking beak and horns. I think, though, we're probably going to go for hemophilia. And just hope we don't get bled too much. Because I think we're going to go for... Where is she? Regeneration. So hemophilia, regenerations almost cancel each other out. This is only an extra point, which is nice. I forget the exact values, but I believe... I believe this is either equivalent or even more than your base healing capacity per turn. Probably more because we didn't take willpower and that increases our generation. So basically doubling your HP regen. Could be wrong with the numbers, pretty sure. But the big thing about it is, yes, you can regen, so that helps a lot for running away when there's not a lot of healing in this game. I remember eating witch bark heals you, and I think that's about it. I think it also gives you amnesia when you get witch bark, something like that. And severed limbs regrow over time. That's pretty awesome, because otherwise, yeah, you're kind of effed. Carapace is really powerful. So you can see here it gives us 3 armor, -6 dodge, heat resistance, and cold resistance. And you can tighten your carapace to receive double the armor bonus. But we cannot wear armor. Huh. I think that'll be fine, because it's basically free armor. Doesn't take up an inventory. Oh, you can't take 8 anquils, eh? Huh. That's fine. Quills aren't like super crazy cool. I mean, they're good, but they're not like insane. The flaming and freezing hands are an interesting thing. The thing is, they're very early game. Early on, 1d6 guaranteed damage in a cone is pretty good. Well, apparently it's a ray. I thought it was a cone before. Either way, it's good, but it just ends up not being good very fast. I'd rather take something like burrowing claws. Gives us a +1 armor. Can't wear gloves, unfortunate. But we are able to dig, which is cool. We could dig through walls and hide and stuff like that. Sounds kind of fun. Double muscled, extra strength but less move speed. Chance to daze. No thanks. Corrosive gas generation. That's interesting. So how many? We have 4 points remaining. Thick fur. That's interesting. Wings. So you travel over land at 2 times speed, 40% reduced chance of becoming lost. While outside, you may fly. You cannot be hit in melee by ground creatures while flying, and 5% chance of falling clumsily to the ground. Cannot wear anything on back. Bit tough. I almost want to go like spinnerets. That's pretty cool. I almost want to go like beetle mode. You know what I mean? Like grab horns here. Like I don't think horns is an amazing. 20% chance on melee attack to gore your opponent. Yeah, it's not really super good. Can't take multiple legs, that's sad. Because that is a pretty powerful one. Just being a little bit faster. Oh. We could take a stinger, but we wouldn't be able to put anything on our back. But, you know, maybe it's something we want. I mean, oh, pardon me. Thick fur is interesting, because we just get flat +4 heat and cold resist, which does stack with what we were getting from Carapace. It's interesting. Adrenal control. We base gain some quickness, and we can increase our body's adrenal flow by up to 5 grades. Each gives us extra quickness, but a chance to exhaust yourself. Huh. That's interesting. So there's moving faster. That is pretty cool, actually. Release a gaseous burst. I mean, corrosive gas sounds pretty interesting, but I'm worried about it like eating away our equipment. You know what I mean? Well, night vision, hey? Well, okay, this is the interesting part. So, number one reason I didn't want to take horns is I'm thinking to myself, you know, if we take horns, we're not going to be able to get, in my opinion, one of the more important items in the game is the mining helmet. Because nighttime fighting sucks, fighting in caves sucks. You always have to have a torch in your offhand, which means you don't have another weapon, or more importantly, you don't have a shield, because I do like taking shields with me. But I think that could be fun, right? Like, we're like a beetle, we got night vision, we got horns, we have these burrowing claws and a carapace, and we regenerate. And we bleed a lot like a beetle. that one not so much. But still, I think that's pretty cool. I think I'm happy with that. We do have Chimera. We could get rid of this and get thick fur. Now, beetles don't usually have fur. But it would just be a interesting 1-point wonder. Slime glands. We could spit slime. Huh. You know what? That's probably okay here. Now, the downside to doing that is it means if we do, you know, decide to purchase a new mutation, it's not going to be like it can be from any of these lists, which means we might get some of this stuff which maybe we can't use because again we have no ego and no willpower. But I think that'll be okay. It's going to be interesting anyway. So we've started as we don't need bonus ego, extra agility, huh? So Arconaut would be a gadget inspector, a scavenger, a spry dodge, and short blade expertise. Starts with random junk and artifacts. Greybeard, +3 willpower, -1 strength. No, okay. Reputation with bear is there. Gunslinger, steady hands, pistol, weak spotter. No. These all have different starting items as well. Marauder, axe proficiency, dismember, butchery, and charge. That's interesting. I think we might go with the Arconaut here. The short blade expertise is a pretty good one. But then, in that said, I mean, get some more strength going. Charge, dismember, butchery. Seem quite solid. +2 toughness, start with a recycling suit. Oh, that's quite good actually. Nomad, yeah. So that's sort of wildernessy. Explorer type, intelligence, a tinker. You know, the game's gonna be good when you spend 25 minutes in creating first character. Oh yeah. The thing is, Caves of Qud, honestly, if you die, it sucks. But the important thing is the character creation is so interesting that dying doesn't have the same sting as other roguelikes. Now, I don't normally have that sort of sting that most roguelikes give you. This could be good too, though. So increase our intelligence, gadget inspector, disassemble, lay mine, repair, tinker 1. Begin with some random artifacts. Long blade proficiency, block, shield slam, steady hands for bows and rifles. Ooh, the warden. A long blade, sword. I do like shields quite a bit in most games. And steady hands for using a rifle. +2 strength. I don't mind that one. It's either that or I think the Arconaut. You know? I think this sounds really good here. Even though dodge isn't the most amazing thing in the world. Scavenger could be useful. And then the Marauder seems pretty fun as well, going with axes and dismembering and butchering things and charging them. Is our beetle a Marauder? Maybe. The Water Vine Farmer. That's not too bad. The Water Merchant, that's the one, yeah. Yeah. It's such a good one. But we don't need the ego, so. Huh, this is so tough. These are skills I'm going to want at some point. I mean, butchery for sure, I want that. But we can probably pick it up. Gadget Inspector, Scavenger, Spry Dodge, I don't need. Short Blade is useful. Huh. Let's go do the Arconaut, I think. Starts with random junk and artifacts. So we're sort of like this this beetle that's going around and collecting stuff. I see it sort of having like tin cans clinking as we walk around, you know what I mean? We've got all these random pieces of knickknacks and junk tied to our massive carapace. Let's do that. I'm fine with it. So I can go ahead and copy code the clipboard, save this character build in your library. Yes, this will be the beetle. Alright, and begin the game. What is your name? We could have Ender have one chosen for us. That's fine. Let's find out what his name is. Or hers, I suppose. Hopefully. Okay, on the 11th of Simin Ut, you arrive in the oasis hamlet of Joppa, along the far rim of Mograyi, the Great Salt Desert. All around you, moisture farmers tend to the groves of Viridian water vine. Their huts rot from rock salt and brine stock. On the horizon, Qud's jungles strangle chrome steeples and rusted archways into the earth. Further and beyond, the fabled spindle rises above the fray and pierces the cloud-ribboned sky. Who are we? We are Qud. Oh, yes. Oh, my God, this game looks so good. Old Qud looked, you know, nice. I didn't mind the ASCII. It had a lot of really cool effects, but this looks so good. So how Qud works is the world map is set, but each tile on the world map is like 4 screens. Like it's a one, like a 2x2, I think, area. And those are random, and all the dungeons are random. So, but the world itself is always the same, so that's a nice thing. Other nice thing about Qud is it is the one of the easier roguelikes. It's not easy, but it's one of the easier ones to navigate with because space will do anything. Space will just try and determine what the most likely action you're trying to take is and do it, which is amazing because I hit space to talk instead of whatever the talk key is. I honestly don't know. I forgot. You know, space to open closed doors, space to pick something up, for example. Pretty cool. Live and drink, friend. May find shade in Joppa. What can you tell me about Joppa? It would be wise to speak with Elder Irudad. Look for his hut to the north. Okay. I'm in search of work. This is Mehmet, by the way. Some critters are eating our water vine. Farouk claims he saw one slinking around a vine patch. Ugly little thing, he says. Pale and white, 8 legs, ear-splitting whine. I notice a bit of red dirt in the water vine pool. The same we find in the soil in a nearby cave to the north. We call Red Rock. Travel to Red Rock and kill as many of these critters as you can. Bring back the corpse of one too. Elder Irudad will reward you for your efforts. I will do as you ask. So we got a new quest here. Let's talk to him again, see if he has anything to trade. No, he just says vine wafers, which are the default food. I'm working on it, man. Live and drink. Okay, these are just vine farmers. Look to the north. The zealot yells. Look to the north. Journey to 6 days still and pay homage to your saviors. Is that you? This is just a zealot. Wanderer, orphan of the salt, hear me. To the north and to the west, through the great salt desert, the 6 day stilt splits the earth in two. Seek there the grandeur of Shekinah, the first among fathers. Release yourself from the burden that Chrome bears on your sickly flesh. Go now. Oh, I don't know, dude. I feel like we're probably going to be tinkering with stuff. You intrigue me. I will make the journey and see the 6 day stilt for myself. Ooh, that's a bit sassy. I think we might go for that on a later character, see what happens. You received a new quest. You have anything to trade? Oh no, he won't talk to me anymore. So this game does have a little bit of sound effects now, which is interesting. I would love for it to have a soundtrack. We might look into doing a custom soundtrack at some point. Tam, the Dromad merchant. Welcome, human. What do you desire? What kind of creature are you? I'm a Dromad, a human, a salt strider. Oh god, not the salt striders. So what do you have? You got lots of cool stuff. Okay, I need all your ammo. So again, the currency is in drams of water. A dram, I don't know. I think it's a teaspoon. I think a dram's a teaspoon. I could be very wrong though, but I'm pretty sure it's just like a small amount. Either way, yeah, we want lead slugs if I can, please. All of them. We'll see what we can pony up to get that. Shotgun shells, yeah, gonna want that. Let's see what I can trade right now. I have some bandages, which is good. We have some unburnt torches. Well, I can sell you those. We'll keep a couple. You never know when a torch will come in handy, but at the same time, I'm not going to need a lot because I do have sort of night vision, which might not give me insane, like, distance. I'm not sure. Either way. 64. Spectacles. Oh, I don't have bad eyesight, thankfully, but yeah. Okay, we can talk about how this works, how the weapon and armor system works. I'm going to look at this, maybe? Look. Okay. So, right here, can you see my cursor? Doesn't look like it. Hang on, let me... Oh, I have capture mode. Oh, shit, whoops. Oh, yeah, you can. Okay, that's awesome. So, we're looking at my cursor here. This is the armor value, and this is the dodge value. Now, as a carapace, we do have like -6 dodge value by default, so we're probably not dodging anything. Now, the interesting thing is either you go really hard on dodge value, like really hard so you never get hit, like insanely hard, like that's all you're stacking and you roll the dice every time, which I don't recommend. Or what you do is actually just go armor value. Now, you can do a little bit of both. I would definitely recommend armor value first, and then dodge value is a sweet little cool thing you can have on the side. But here's how it works: is if someone is unable to penetrate your armor, they don't damage you. Period. Flat. Done. That's awesome. That's great. If they do penetrate your armor, well, now we're into the fun stuff. So now they just do normal damage. But the easy way to say this, the higher the amount they penetrate your armor, the more damage they do to you, up to like insane amounts of damage. So yeah, you want to make sure, like, the thing is, like, you could have all the dodge in the world, but if you have all the dodge in the world and no armor, and a shot, like, penetrates by fuckload, like, you're just dead, you're gonna explode. Which is interesting, because what some games will do, and it can be a bit frustrating, is over-penetration being a bad thing, where, you know, if you over-penetrate by too much, it just sort of like, and it just goes right through, and it doesn't cause enough damage as, you know, sort of like a hollow point round would, right? It's interesting. Point is, though, we can't use armor anyway, but it's, you know, it's something to discuss. And how this works here is, I believe this is the penetration value, and this is the damage. I know that for sure that's the damage. So, a small cobalt tube, whatever that could be. Rob, let's buy all your vine wafers. Food is not super plentiful. Glowsphere would be amazing, but I can't quite afford that. Bandages are, wow, a little expensive. Now, the thing is, we don't have great ego, so we're not selling things for as much as we could, and we're not buying things for, you know, the price that we should, but... So we currently have a bronze dagger and a bronze longsword. I would love this carbide short sword, like a lot, but it's not happening. Maybe trying to get the iron dagger might be worth it. Steel butcher knife. Oof. Oh, I still wish. A musket. Do we have a gun? No. Okay. I think we're going to trade our hand axe here. I don't think we'll need that, and I don't think we'll need the long sword either. We will keep the mace, though, in case we need to smash something and bash it. So that's worth 6 drams. Oh, yeah. Oh, man, we're not going to be able to make this. Man, I was really hoping to get that. Musket would be cool, because we don't have a gun right now. But, you know, I guess that's okay. We'll figure it out. Got 2 empty water skins. Ugh. Okay, so copper nuggets will always trade for the same amount. Like, I can buy them for 10, and I can sell them for 10. So it's sort of an interesting thing. If you have tons of money, it's sometimes nice to buy these trade goods. Buckler would be neat. Fuck. I guess we're just gonna have to do it this way, guys. I think it says that the dagger hits twice, or at least attacks twice, which is cool. In theory, that's more damage. In theory. Huh. I'm not sure. Either way. Oh, I have armor. Well, I don't need that. Pocketed vest, though. Let's see if I can wear that. Definitely don't need you, though. Because yeah, we just can't wear the damn stuff. Yeah. You see, like, we're only getting, like, 0.7 drams of water off it. But it's probably worth doing. Okay, we'll go ahead and offer that up. The main thing is, you know, we got his ammo. Boom rose arrows sound interesting. Let's go ahead and offer though. He'll have to pony up 4 drams of fresh water to even the trade. Yes, please. Well, things happen. I desire nothing. Live and drink, friend. I love how the... Oh my god, this tile set looks really nice, actually. And the sound effects are fun. Oh, did I accidentally hit that wall? I think so. A chest. It is not owned by you. Are you sure you want to open it? Yes. Wooden arrows. Meh. Fine wafers. Yeah. Torch. An iron longsword. Nice. Copper nugget and a water skin with 6 drams of fresh water. Hey. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. I thought he was coming to kill me for a sec. I thought he knew. What's this? You pet Cestiphus for good luck. It says meow. You start to glow. Oh, shit. We touched a radioactive cat, boys. Snow bite. Yeah, I want to open it. Take all star apples. Torch. Torch? Oh, geez. Work wasn't that hard. Well, yeah, it was a bit rough. Battle axe and a short sword. Cool. We'll probably sell those off. Nothing in there. Yeah, what have we got? A burnt capacitor. I wonder what I can use those for. Forget. Did I take them all? No. Okay. Probably gonna sell the weapons before we go, so we're not over encumbered. Let us tab, my friend. Bronze battle axe. Please take that. We'll keep the bronze short sword. That's tough. Like, if we do attack twice with that dagger, I mean, that's better than the iron longsword. You know? We'll keep the short sword for... we'll... Fuck. Alright, let's sell... Mace has such good penetration, though. Which is weird, actually. Thank you, Twitch, for auto-playing. Oh, sorry, Origami. Did I scare you? Alright, well... this thing's only 5 pounds for an iron longsword? Fuck my ass, that ain't right. Is it? I guess. 6 pounds for an iron mace. I don't know about that, video games. Oh, I guess we'll keep it. We'll sell it. I mean... we won't sell it. Damn it. I need to find out if our dagger is actually attacking twice. If it is, like, so taking the dagger. So taking the dagger. We'll find out, though. Offer. Yes, 1 dram of fresh water. Thank you. Let's find out. So, missed almost an hour. Yeah, that's alright, dude. Where is it? 7 is character. 7? 7? No? Oh, maybe it means 7 on the numpad. Oh, it does. Okay, that's fine. Keep going. Here we go. So we have Spry already. And Swift Reflexes from the Acrobatics tree. That's nice. +5 bonus to your dodge value and flinching away from missile attacks. You know, we've got such poor dodge value from our Carapace, that's not going to help. +2 to your dodge, so again, that's not going to help. Short blade expertise, +2 to hit with short blades. Okay. We have Gadget Inspector, we're more successful at examining artifacts. We want to try and get ourselves Tinkering 1 at some point. We have Scavenger. Whenever you step over garbage, you astutely rifle through it and occasionally discover scrap. Cool. Additionally, harvest extra scrap from robots you destroy. Extra cool. I want to get Tinker 1 at some point because it's very, very good. Could learn axes. I think we'll pick up Butchery at some point. Definitely want to go down the bows and rifles. Shield, that sounds good. Either way, we've done a little bit of things. Glow dims until it's extinguished. Okay, we're not glowing anymore. What is this? Sign says go away. Really? Hi. Argive, mumbling tensile strength, the Revulan, but lacking in dino elasticity. Retro threading the M-brand would probably... Oh, I didn't notice you there. It's because I was ignoring you. Noticing a trace field synthetic linseed solvent. Unexpected deviation from occlusion. Must you disturb me? What are you, some sort of treasure hunter? At the very least, make yourself useful and bring me a knick-knack from one of the caves. I may reward you. Where can I find such a cave? The caves are everywhere, you dolt. This is Qud. Try the rust wells just east of here. I will return with your knick-knack. Huh. Oh, apparently I have a knick-knack. Well, what kind of knick-knack do I have? Here's your knick-knack. Give artifact. Oh, a grenade. Yeah, I'll give you a stun gas grenade, sure. Finish the step. Return the Argive. Okay, 75 XP. You're standing in my light. What do you want? Appears you may be useful after all. Now go fetch me another trinket, if I must. We'll be back then, I guess. No, nothing in here. Nothing in here. Let's go. Who are you? Warden Ulrag. Ain't they wishing the heart keep pumping? Move along if they do. Oh, jeez. Live and drink, wayfarer. This is Elder Erudad. Welcome to the Oasis of Joppa. Here you'll find shade and victual, along with other provisions to help you better scour the rust caves for treasure. Above all else, you may drink of our fresh water and quench your thirst. What can you tell me about Joppa? Joppa is an oasis hamlet nestled between the eastern reaches of the Great Salt Pans and the jungles of Qud. We're a community of water vine farmers. These groves lie along some of the few tracts of land tame enough to grow water vine. What can you tell me about Qud? Qud is a strange and terrifying mesa to the northeast. Her tainted rivers breed life in all motley forms. Her poisoned jungles shelter priceless relics of a forgotten past. But that is just a half of it. For Qud's most precious treasures and her most hideous children lie within the innumerable chrome caverns beneath the scarlet loam. Chrome caverns? Well, I wonder if they're like vaults, eh? To ply those silver hollows, a spry adventurer's dream. The years have wizened me beyond such foolish ambitions, but you be not deterred so. Okay, live and drink, Elder. Live and drink. We are off to the rust. Important tip, you go on the world map by pressing 10 or minus on the numpad. Or up. Oh, okay, I can do up. Oh, it's over here. Guess we're still in Joppa. Wait, what is that thing? Keyword, it's you. A giant dragonfly. Big diaphanous wings bat the air as it drones in place. We can try and fight it. Sure. Oh, okay, it's not hostile. What is all this? Tombstone. Here lies the body of Non, brained in retaliation for stealing from robots. Oh, not ideal. Here lies the body of Narim, immolated in a symbiotic firefly. Oh, this is just a cute little graveyard. I didn't know this existed. Okay. So this is the world map. We are right here in Joppa. And I think this is Red Rock up here. So we just gotta like take a little hop skip. You pass by Red Rock. Yep, let's go ahead and pop down. You finish the step, travel to Red Rock of the quest, What's Eating the Water Vine? 50 XP, cool. Alright, well someone's already shooting at me. Who the feck are you? It's a hulking baboon. From atop its sunning boulder, the small monkey peers at you with the eyes full of curiosity. Two puffs of gray fur billow out from either side of its face. It has a vicious bite and a small stone. Yeah? Oh yeah, you want to go? So, you hit with your iron battle axe. You hit for 4 damage with your wooden arrow. Okay, we're dual wielding our battle axe and a wooden arrow right now. Well, we've killed him. That's definitely not ideal, though. Let's go ahead and change up our inventory, shall we? Bronze dagger. Equip, please. In our primary hand. And we'll put the short sword in our offhand. I just want to see if the bunch of these baboons, huh? Come here. You don't penetrate the baboon's armor. That's not ideal. Oh, well, there you go. We hit. You hit for 5 damage with your horns. Ah, yeah, that's right. We got horns. Short sword 1d3. I'm not... You can use L on the map as well. Hey, my ferret. Thanks, man. I'm not 100% that my bronze dagger... Well, it doesn't say it here. It doesn't say the times 2. I had 2 of them. Oh, ho, ho, ho. Well, that's what we want then. We want our freaking awesome iron sword there, and we'll put the bronze short sword's probably fine. Thrown weapon, high explosive grenade. Jeez. Oh, I wonder if we could use that for the... I don't know, high explosive grenade might be useful to hang on to. But we could probably get away with using that for our quest. That is a witchwood tree. Yeah, how do I remember there... Hang on, guys. There was a way to cut this? Maybe I need something. I remember there's a way I could, like, peel the bark off, though, and eat it. Dogthorn tree. And it healed you, but it, like, made you crazy or amnesia or something like that. What are you? Aside from, obviously, some sort of ram. What's a goat? Average. Alright, I wonder if I can take goat. Huh? Well, it's not hostile. Oh, okay. Damn you, goat. I wanted to murder you. Oh, these fucking baboons, man. Get wrecked, nerd. I love how we stepped in, oh, 1 dram of blood. We stepped into 1 dram of blood. We must have just sheared its body in 2. And it made like a splish noise. There's a way to pick up the blood, too. I think I have to go to my inventory and use one of my empty water skins, though. I think that's how you do it. Somewhere in there. Quick keys. No. I'll figure that out later. I forget how to access the help. It used to, I mean, in most roguelikes, the help command is just like shift. Like, it's just question mark. So, you know, shift and then the slash, forward slash. But it doesn't seem to be in this one. Hey, goat. I wonder if it's because we have these antlers. Well, we have horns, but it makes the goats friendly. We've gained a level. Space while standing in the puddle? No, it didn't do it. F1's help, thank you. 3 hit points, 90 skill points, and a mutation. Dance Q. Oh, we got a critical hit. Come back here, monkey. You can just run? No, no. Let's try F1. 10 things you should do when you start to play. Not really what I need. Hotkey or activated abilities. Press M to look at abilities. Key mapping. Hey, F2. Oh, whoops. Entering. Escaping K. Oh, right here. Oh, cool. It's right here. That's nice. Oh, numpad 0 auto explore. Wow, I didn't remember this game have auto explore. It's awesome. Okay, get. Get is the G button. It's excellent. Use ability. I assume it's probably an ability. Open equipment is E. Oh, cool. All right, I'm happy with this. Excellent. So tighten our carapace. Spit slime. I forgot we could spit slime. Sprint. That is really useful to have on things. I would like 1. And spit slime on 2, and tighten carapace on 3. So let's try spit and slime. Are you hostile? Bird thing. A glow crow. It is neutral. Lucent skin blooms beneath matted feathers. Its tiny beak is hooked. No. Oh, what was that thing? an Equimax. Musculature of this strapping tranquil beast is so pronounced that it looks like the muscles themselves might burst through its rich auburn coat. Great tufts of white hair surround its massive hooves, which rear every so often while it grazes. Yeah, alright, I'll let you live then. Let's try get. Ah, excellent. Yeah, I totally can. Let's fill up some blood in our one water skin. Perfect! Can I cut? Let's try cutting the witchwood tree. G. Nothing to take. I probably need some sort of like harvesting ability. Anyway, we're in Red Rock. Let's auto-explore. Oh, that is awesome. I remember too, Caves of Qud used to have a thing where if you say, like, go up or go down, which is, you know, normally, well, yeah, you know, the standard up and down keys. But if I hit, yes, walk to the nearest stairway down, that's so cool that it'll just auto-path you. What? You hit with... Well, apparently there was something under us and I murdered it. That was interesting. So we're in our first little cave here. Hello? Anybody here? You eat the canned mystery meat, huh? Shale's armor. Oh, I'm not trying to... Oh, what are you? A grizzly bear, huge and wild, has devoured the little child. The little child is unaware. It's been eaten by the bear. I assume that's some sort of poem. Let us spit slime at this grizzly bear and hope that did something. Oh god, it hurts. The bloody bear, eh? It's bleeding and injured. Maybe we can outrun it. Takes damage from the bleeding. We're not bleeding, which is nice. Yeah? How's bleeding to death feel? Probably not great. Stops bleeding. It's only injured. Let's try here. It's now wounded. It's dead. That was a little scary, actually. 150 XP, though. Hell yes. Let's go and get some of this blood that it's sopped up. Okay. Regenerated a little bit of... Oh, what the fuck? Oh, seed-spitting vines. Oh, these things are not ideal. What? 2002 drams of bloody slime. Wow. Okay, when it was like spitting slime, I thought it was more like acid, but I guess it's more like slowing slime. A snapjaw hunter. Tussocks of fur dress skin stretch over top muscle. Upright it stands, but it looks ready to drop onto fours. Its snout snarls and its ears twitch. It barks, and its hyena tribesmen answer. That's not great. Hey there. Hi. Yeah, well, you're dead, aren't you? Oh, you got some cool stuff. I'll leave your corpse, but I will take your dagger and your mace and your short bow. Thank you. Auto got a burnt capacitor. Salty water. Salty water, salty water, salty water. Do we want salty water instead of blood? I mean, blood's interesting, right? But salt water, I mean, we could at least wash ourselves in. So, pour it onto ourselves, yes. All of it. You pour 3 drams of blood all over you. I wonder if that'll be useful at some point. Either way. It takes 64 drams of this water here. What is that? You're fleeing from Dreadroot. Oh, God. Really? There's a little Dreadroot there? Huh. It's basically like one of those mandrakes. A small boulder. Okay. Oh, these are such a pain in the ass. Seed-spitting vines, man. These and the frickin' jilted lovers, I think they're called. Frick. It's not fun to deal with. What's that? What the fuck are you? A bat? Yeah, it's definitely a bat. I think if I hit control, I can auto-attack it. Ooh, yeah, just murdered. I know. Jeez, thanks. Well, oh, we're level 3 now. That's excellent. We should go ahead and level up, actually. I'm a little disappointed with spitting slime now, but at the same time, like, it would have been overpowered if it was, like, acid. Maybe if we leveled up, it will be. I don't know. So, we haven't got any statistic points yet. We have 2 mutation points, though. We could level up. So what would it do? Does it tell me? Oh, I can't level up slime glands. Carapace would be good. So we increase our armor value and our heat and cold resistance. Yes? I mean, because that's our armor, so I feel like increasing our armor is good. You may not advance this mutations level yet, okay? We could increase our claws, though. Night vision you can't level up. Horns you can. So it does 2d4 damage instead of 2d3. Interesting. It's only 20% chance to do damage, though. More greatly increased hit point regeneration rate. That could be good. Better, you know, HP regen. I think we go for the claws, though. Because right now our HP regen seems fine, and I want to be able to dig, man. Yeah! Or you? Oh, Snapjaw. Get ourselves into some interesting positions here. Well, it's pretty fun. A dread root. Can we get it? No. Whoa! Game freaked out for a sec there. Oh, I hate these things. What was that? Oh, shit. Bloody young ivory. Oh, God. I forgot. Our bleeding resist is no good. We're still bleeding? I think we're going to have to bandage here, unfortunately. Yeah, let's go ahead and apply a bandage. Oh, that didn't help. Okay. Well, that's going to be the run if this doesn't work. If only we could have harvested those, witchwoods. We're still bleeding? Okay. Yeah, we're still bleeding. So bandages don't work, or... That's interesting. Like, that's all that killed us was just that one thing. Interesting. Interesting. So we only survived a day. We can use the same build, though, which I'm fine with doing. Interesting. I honestly thought the bandage would have just auto-cured it, but I guess not. I suppose that maybe that's the downside to the, I forgot what it's called, but the one where you have thin blood and it just gushes out everywhere. Which, don't get me wrong, it's necessary to have meaningful downsides. On the other hand, though, I just thought it meant like bleeding procs, like say if something has like a 20% chance of causing bleeding, it's now like a 50% or something. So you're more likely to have bleeding, but I thought a bandage would still be 100% like stop to bleeding. Yeah, I don't know. Either way, well, that was that. We had a little bit of a interesting run, I guess. Why don't we tell you what? Let's go ahead and set up here. We're gonna have beetle. Yeah. We're gonna. Can we? We can't change any of this, eh? Shit, because I kind of want to take slime glands off. But that's okay. Let's go ahead and just any old name's fine with me. Wow, Yagarurum. Yeah, the Journey of Yaga. So let's start this off. Yep. Yep, we'll just take all these quests like we did last time, and then we'll have the run ready to go for tomorrow. Again, sorry, I did have a bit of a super late night, so crazy day at work. So we started later than I wanted to. Isarachi banner, but I love this game, Origami. If you want to have like a super easy early game, you go ahead and play as like one of the humans. You're gonna have a good time. But I started with a lot less torches this time, which is fine. I don't really need them. Okay, things we don't need. We don't need armor. Not sure if a robe will go over. A tunic, well, maybe. I think that counts as armor, though. Don't need that dagger. Started a lot less weapons, but we did start with more scrap. So that's something, I guess. Oh my god, a desert rifle. I wish. I wish we could afford the short bow as well, but it's not happening. Wooden buckler, nah. Yeah, we'll be fine there. 4.3. Yeah, that'll be fine. So he's gonna give us 1 dram. Yep. Thank you. Oh shit, I didn't mean to do that. Let's go ahead and loot the chest real quick. Violet tube, a weird artifact. A copper nugget, that's quite nice actually. So things like copper nuggets are actually more efficient, if you will, on our character because our character has very low ego, so it's very hard for us to get any good trades. So having things that have a flat price is awesome. Slender bronze battle axe. Got some more copper nuggets. I might actually be able to afford the Hey. You may. Oh god, what did I give him? Oh fuck, I probably gave him the good thing. Oh, okay, so I accidentally gave him the high explosive. That's fine. I don't know how that. I hit down on the numpad, like to scroll down, but it just automatically picked one of the options, which are A, B, C, D, and E. That's interesting. Little scary. Either way, acid gas sounds pretty good, and we'll use the freeze grenade in a panic, probably. So cool. Hey, we leveled up. Good, good. Quite impressive, treasure hunter. Maybe you're fit to poke around my workshop here. Been wanting another apprentice. So unfortunate that happened to Scruff with the disembowelment and all. Take a seat there. Alright. Now let me explain. I'm on the cusp of a grand discovery. When I'm done assembling the weird wire conduit, you'll be able to speak to anyone from here to KFS. First though, I'm going to need some copper wire. As much as you can find, at least 200 feet. Oh shit. You should be able to scavenge enough from the rust wells in nearby caves. Oh, okay. I'll go look for it. He's like, Eureka! And like, there's all those little like tweets and stuff. That was pretty fun. Yeah, there's nothing here. Nothing here, so... Do we talk to the zealot? No, we have to still. Okay, and then... Talk to you. Oh yeah, you don't have anything to say. Talk to you. What can you tell me? Yep, yep. And my thanks, Elder. Live and drink. Awesome. Okay, well. Let's go ahead and head back to Red Rock then. So we've leveled up. Let's see. Anything we can do. We have 1 mutation. Put it in our carapace. That's fine. Yes, please. We have 90 SP. Alright. Harvestry. That's probably what I want. Harvest. Harvest useful plants from the earth. Yes. Uh-huh. Yeah, I will absolutely do that in a heartbeat. Was it M? Okay, Titan Carapace. So we'll make Sprint 1 again. Titan Carapace 3, Spit Slime. Yep. And Harvest on 4. Come here, you stupid monkey. Oh, I should probably check what we have equipped. that could be bad. So right hand bronze dagger, left hand bent metal sheet. Not feeling it. You could probably do the. Yeah, you know what? Do the other dagger. I'll make this hand a short sword, actually. What was that? Weird artifact explodes? The fuck? Monkey just whipped some sort of like crazy grenade at me. That's terrifying. No thanks, monkey. Nothing to harvest. Okay. I guess dogthorn trees have nothing for me. Come here, you damn dirty apes. Caves of the damn dirty apes. Man, I thought we were going to end the stream, but then I just got a little too into it, as I always do. We'll finish this dungeon, then we'll call it there. Because I love this game. My goodness. And next time maybe we'll look into some immersive music. Just something fun. Oh, this is like a special monkey. No, it's still just a hulking baboon. It's just orange instead of white like the other ones. Oh, you think you're cool, eh? You can just run off screen? Whoa! We crit him in the yesterday. It's beautiful. What is this? Is this witchwood? Yes. You tighten your carapace. Well, I didn't mean to, but yeah, witchwood bark. Excellent. Because, wow, what are these? Salamanders. What is this? Two-headed boar. Might be dangerous. Let's find out. We crit it. Got it. Nice. Oh, what? I have to wait 157 turns to heart. Oh, shit, what happened? Oh, it's daytime now. Oh, it's another boar. Tighten our carapace. Okay. Okay, apparently only tighten for 1 turn. Hey, we killed it, leveled up. That's cool. Whoa, there's a lot of witchwood here. Really? Harvest is on cooldown? It's crazy. I didn't realize it had such a long cooldown. There's a lot of witchwood here, and that's actually awesome because we can just harvest it. And again, so the witchwood bark you can eat, and I'm pretty sure I could be wrong, guys, because it's been a long time since I played, but I'm pretty sure when you eat witchwood bark, you heal just like a flat hit points, and not many things in the game can let you do that. The downside to it is what do we see here? Ah, the baboon. Oh, a blue baboon. The downside to it, again, it makes you crazy, and I'm pretty sure it makes you amnesiac because a shrewd baboon or amnesiac. Either way, because I'm pretty sure I remember like you completely lose all vision on your map. It's like the greatest thing ever. Kind of want to kill these ghosts, but I mean we leveled up again, so I don't really need to. You can live for now, goat. So we got 100 SP. Hobble. Can level up our short blade ability. Mobilize your opponent for a number of turns equal to agility modifier. Not really. Jab. When you wield a short blade in your offhand, you make offhand attacks twice as often. Okay. Cool. Shank. Whenever you make an attack with a short blade, your attack is modified by half your agility modifier rather than your strength modifier. Oh. 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 That's not that good. Huh, it's half your agility modifier, which is fine because then we can just keep jacking our agility. But end of the day, like, it means it's gonna take forever. Like, it's only a +1 right now. Um, I remember that being a better ability. Maybe we would have been better off going axe. That could have been interesting. Dismember. Cleave through armors. Grab your opponent's neck with the heel of your axe, pull them towards you. Ooh. Need a lot of strength for all these, though. I mean, 29 for Berserk. Yeah, we're never going to get our strength that high. Wizard Rejoinder. Make a free short blade attack whenever your current target misses you in melee. Wow! That's interesting. But again, that's not going to happen because we're, you know, jacked up on armor and stuff. Huh. Well, we can go for Tinker 1 and get that now. Butchery could be fun. Yeah, let's become a butcher. I think I might have built this character wrong, but that's okay. We didn't build them wrong because we're figuring out how they are. And I love this idea of this sort of tin can beetle knight, you know, sort of the scavenger of the land. And him using daggers for now is fine. We might look into moving that up to axes at some point. How about long blades here? Okay, long blades are agility based, as well as strength. You can go both ways. That's cool. That is quite cool. Critical hit with a long blade. Lunge. Lunge forward, striking your opponent with additional penetrating force. Okay. Alright, see, this is just intercept. Well, it seems a bit... Maybe we won't even worry too much about that. I would like butchery, though. I think that sounds fun. Again, it sort of just goes on with the scavengry. Okay, we can butcher corpses now, which is excellent. I think bows and rifle might be something we go for. Probably Tinker 1 first, and then we'll look into rifles, and I think that'll be fun. Try and make ourselves a gun. Oh shit, okay, we're in a pile of fuck right now. Are these jilted lovers? Please. Oh god, did the game crash? Okay, no. Oh, it's just seed spitting. That's fine. Tighten the armor, boys. Bam! Oh, fuck. I wish it lasted longer than one turn. Maybe it will as we level it up, or... I don't know. Maybe it's only supposed to be like one hit or something? I'm not sure. Oh, spitter. Fuck you, spitter. You get slimed on. An iron dagger. Nice. So that's going to help. The leather armor is just trade value at this point. Let's go ahead and equip our butcher corpses toggled on. Oh, by default. Okay. I can eat it. We're currently quenched and sated. Let's just kill this dragonfly real quick. Okay, we got stuck in the web. No, you're not stuck. I'm not stuck in here with you, Mr. Spider. You're stuck in here with me. Okay, well, now that we attack the dragonfly, I think all the dragonflies are attacking us. May have been a mistake, but that's okay. Let's go ahead and pick this up in one of our water skins. Again, I'm not sure if we'll need to, like, wash it off or something. Oh, can we harvest that? You harvest a dreadroot tuber. No, those are really hard to see in this iteration of the game, but again, they're like these little... Oh god, they're everywhere here. Like, they're really hard to see. I don't know if you guys can even see them. Maybe not. I love the... I mean, it's like CRT feel. Let me go ahead and zoom in, though, so maybe we can try and see them together. But, yeah, they're like little mandrakes. Like mandrake roots. So this is them. Oh, okay. Like you can see them better like that, but they don't really highlight as much as you'd like them to. Um, for what they are, because they are quite terrifying. Because occasionally, when you go near them, they'll screech, and problem is when they screech, then you know you run away. Mechanimist Pilgrim. Wears a costume of humility, simple frock, wide-brimmed hat, cerulean scarf, slouch-back weary eyes. Steel utility knife. Yes. Yes. You're neutral currently. Will the snapjaw kill you? Can we talk to him? Humble before my fathers I walk. Live and drink. Mechanimist Pilgrim. See, I don't want to kill this guy and have him rage out at me. Like his faction. But I wouldn't mind... what was that weapon again? Sorry, a steel utility knife? That sounds pretty nice. I'm going to go ahead and equip my iron dagger right now, though. With my primary hand. Now we can get around this guy. Ordinarily, you'd actually have to go through him. And maybe that's something we do, but we can because we can dig a hole up here. We just got to keep rolling. And there we go. We got there. Now we can pull these guys up and over and pick up their stuff. A bat corpse. Okay. Might as well kill this bat here. 10 XP, it's something, you know? It's always something. What the fuck happened? A young ivory impaled me. Right, let's not die from this, shall we? These damn young ivories. I believe we have bandages somewhere. No? Okay, we didn't spawn with bandages this time. Getting a little bit of deja vus here. We do have regeneration, so... Okay, well... That's fucking awkward. We leveled up again. Maybe we can level up regeneration then. More greatly increased hit point regeneration rate. It doesn't say how much that is. Certainly not enough to stop me bleeding to death. So, let's go ahead and eat a witchwood bark. You eat Wallowcalcum. Whoa, I can try and pronounce it, I guess. Wallowcalcum. Easy. A warm tingling washes over you. You're now sated and quenched. Oh, sorry, what was my inventory again? Oh, that's right. Oh, and this is probably about what the world looks like right now. Yep. Let's just sit here for a while and not bleed to death. Okay, there's got to be some sort of counter to these unavoidable things on the ground. Yeah, I don't have any bandages. I don't have another witchwood. I guess you just have to stock. Oh wait, canned mystery meat. I think you can eat this and heal yourself. You eat the canned mystery meat. It's bland for a film of fat. Why were the precursors so averse to knowing what they ate? You're now bloated and tumescent. Yeah, because that heals you as well. Still bleeding to death, though. Wow. I'm bloated, so I might die if I try and eat another can, but... Okay, well, we lived. Regeneration's still doing nothing. Let's eat our last can of mystery meat. Eating that much will probably make you sick. Do you want to continue? Yes. You ate way too much, you vomit. Drinking that much will probably make you sick. Yeah, you vomit. It's fine. Oh, you stopped bleeding. Okay, sure. That was only a billion fucking 21 grams of putrid blood. Does anyone else think that maybe a little bit of a balance issue with that? I don't know. Maybe that's just me. Maybe I just think that, what the fuck? There should be at least some sort of way to... Anyway. I don't even know what I killed. Apparently a large boulder. What is this? A beetle bum. Oh no, sorry, I didn't really want to kill a fellow beetle. Holy shit, it's actually super tough. Alright, well, let's sprint. Get the fuck out of here. Spit some slime here. Yeah, yeah, oh, that didn't do shit. Wow. Didn't exactly plan on that. Either way, I think this is an interesting character. I kind of want to continue with this because, again, I'm not very good, or rather, I never play around with the physical mutations. I would just go for the mental ones because I like flashy, and sort of magey stuff. Beetlebum's apparently quite strong. But we're gonna have to change something up because the the bleeding is just insane. I feel like it does way too much damage. I mean, we had level 2 regeneration, which I don't know how much that does, but like, you know, I don't agree with bleeding doing that much damage. Um, are there ways around it? Yeah, I didn't have to take that as a negative perk. Um, but I do not think it would have affected that much. I feel like the bleeding still would have been like way too crippling. I'm not sure of ways to go around that. Huh. Because I remember those sort of like spike traps. I forget what they're actually called. Something ivory. But I remember that killing off my mage characters a lot as well in the early game. Because you just step on them and then you die. You don't really have a lot of options because you have such low HP. I'm not sure if there's like a way of spotting them better. Because if there is, like I'm happy to look into that, sort of work around it. Because I like our character otherwise. Might just need a little bit of messing with. Anyway, guys, it's quite late for me. I shouldn't have really, been up as long as I did, but I was having fun. And the stream must go on, as they say. At least they don't say, but, I said just now. So anyway, yeah, take it easy, everyone. You all have a nice night. I will talk to you tomorrow, as always, and we'll figure this out. This is one thing I really like about roguelikes is, again, the process of, okay, this isn't working. What do I do? How do I counter this? What is my answer to this? Which, again, that's why you'll see me play a lot of mage characters, because I like to have 100 abilities, even if they all suck. But I like to have options. And in Dungeons and Dragons, my original mage characters back in the day were all utility mages. Actually, Illusionist was my big one. Because, yes, it is flashy and exciting to kill someone with a fireball, but having 1,001 tricks up your sleeve is also very cool. And that's also why I played a bard eventually. I played like a sorcerer, and then I played like a thief type character, and I really like those archetypes. And then I was like, oh yeah, bard's just both those, albeit you're a really shitty sorcerer. But I actually, when we got to the bard series of games, I was starting to get older and more developed in my role playing at this point, and my bard was I sort of signed on to the group as a wizard, and I just used like Prestignation and Dazzling Lights, and I was a very showy stage magician, essentially, and it was a lot of fun, being that sort of very charismatic, phony, you know what I mean? It was good times. There's a lot of good times. Either way, take it easy, everyone. Yeah, I'll see you all tomorrow.